Uh, my name is Omalara for all those that wanna know. Got a YouTube Snap and Insta that I named the Omo Show, where I clearly spit the flow, show you around the life I chose. So add me if you wanna see how far the story goes.
It's my beautiful family. So, in spirit of Women Course Wednesday, for those who don't know, every week I'll be doing videos solely for women's empowerment and healing. So today I wanted to talk about how to attract the person who you want/deserve. Again, I am no guru. This is only my experience. Yes, I am only 24, but I've learned so much in my 24 years. It's ridiculous. I think that I've gained wisdom. If you feel like you can gain something, watch. Even if you don't, you might just gain something, okay? Cool. So, I broke this down into 5 reasons or 5 things that will help you to attract the person that you want/deserve. Number 1, what's helped me along my journey is to build my confidence. I know that in my earlier journey, when I didn't have confidence in myself, where I lacked my own self-worth, or when I wasn't sure of it, I was attracting men who also didn't act in my self-worth or act like I was anything. In order for me to even come to a place to gain a man who actually valued me, for real, for everything that I am, I had to first gain that confidence within myself. I have to know for myself. One thing I used to do is look for men outside of me to tell me or to reassure me of who I am. And I realized those were unhealthy relationships because when they left, I didn't have that confidence anymore. So what I had to learn was to build my own confidence. That way, no matter who leaves, I still am reassured in who I am. I am still very confident in who I am. And I know that no matter what, I can get someone else if I want to. Or if I don't want to, I can be alone and still have people admire me. Gaining that kind of confidence was necessary as I moved forward to getting the person who I wanted and I really, really desired. Number 2, being myself. That was the most important thing. One of the most important things, just like all 5 of these reasons. But that really sticks out to me because I used to date this guy, for instance, and at that time I was coming into my confidence, but it wasn't really fully there yet. So that's when I first started wearing my baggy clothes again, which is what I used to love to do when I was a kid. I like wearing baggy clothes. They're comfortable. I really like baggy clothes, you know? Hey, that's just me. So this guy at the time, it was a change that I made while I was dating him, you know? So I remember one time he was like, yeah, you're really attractive. Like, you have a really nice body. I just wish you ain't wear them big ass clothes all the time. And when he said that, I was like, what? Like, it just came out of nowhere for me. But then it was something that I thought about all the time when I was with him, you know? And then I started thinking about how earlier in my journey, how I used to really just dress for men's attention. I used to act for men's attention. I used to do what I did for men's attention, you know, and it wasn't for me. It was to seem attracted to them. But what I realized is that when we do that, when we play on that sexy shit, that's what they want from us. You know, if you want to wear the type of clothes that they want to see you in because they're sexually attracted to it, then what they start to see me as is a sexual being. And I don't just want that, you know, like when I started to come more into my knowledge and everything, I just wanted to be seen as me. I really wasn't even thinking about how somebody thought about my dress until he said something about it. But then I realized after him, because clearly we're not dating anymore, after him, and I keep wearing my baggy clothes, those men who still stop me, or those people who still stop me while I'm out, while I have my baggy clothes on, or see my style, or see that I'm not the most quote-unquote feminine of women out here, but they still love that, those are the men who really want to get to know me for being me. And that's what you really want to see. You don't want to have to put on an act for anybody who you're with. You want to be able to just literally wake up and be you, and that to be enough. That to be seen as beautiful. So just be yourself. Number 3, raising the standards. That has helped me tremendously along my journey. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. Women, many times we don't speak up. We don't speak up about what it is that we need, what it is that we feel like we deserve. And that's because our confidence isn't high enough to. But being the queen that I am, I already know that I deserve to have men at my feet saying, oh, hell, Omo, you are queen. I love you. I'm not playing. I'm serious. You know, it might sound like a joke, but the confidence that I have now in myself, and not cockiness, but confidence that I have in myself, is to say, yes, I am that beautiful, that I do deserve great things. I do deserve to have a man to do X, Y, and Z for me. I do, as a queen, deserve to feel treasured as a woman, to feel healed as a woman by whoever it is that I spend my time with. So with that, there are certain things that I already let people know right off the bat that we're not going to go any further if you can't do these very, very simple things. Number one, opening my door. That is a must. It didn't used to be a must for me. So men didn't used to do it until I started requiring it. And now there's not a man who comes around me who won't open my door, and that's including my daddy. And he didn't used to do that either. So with that being said, opening my door, you know, paying for things when we go out. It ain't no splitting no bill. I don't mind helping if you're down and I've already seen that you're willing to help me out or do for me. But that comes, you know, kind of later in our relationship a little bit, where I feel like I can just give freely without you first giving to me. Because the way that it used to be back in the day, it's like, yes, a man, if he wanted to take you out, or if he said let's go X and Y Z, a woman was never coming out of her money or out of her pocket. So now I don't do it either. So like I say, before I had that ideology, or before I set that standard for myself, I was coming out my pocket more than the men were coming out their pockets. I was spoiling these men, but now I get to be spoiled. And that is my own standards. I'm not saying that every woman's standards are the same, but I'm saying set yours. Set them right away. Don't try to, backtrack on a man and say, hey, now I'm starting to want to do this. Let them know right from the beginning, because those who are willing to actually do it right away, those are the ones that can stay around a little bit longer. But those who even want to fight you and argue with you on what it is that you feel like you deserve, they don't deserve you. Because if they don't feel like you deserve it, then clearly they don't deserve you. You understand? All right. So moving forward, number 4, that brings me to my 4th point, which is to be the reflection of what it is that you're trying to attract. Rather than looking for love, do what you love. Love is going to come as you do what you love. You will meet people along your journey who connect to your spirit as you do what you love. But as we focus in on, oh my gosh, I'm lonely, I need somebody, ooh, I wish I had somebody to make me happy, I wish I had somebody in my bed. This used to all be me, right? I didn't have nobody, and I was depressed and I was lonely and I felt all types of different ways because I was focusing on the areas that I lacked. I felt that I was in a place of lack instead of feeling like, okay, if I don't have anybody right now, that's because it's some growth that needs to be done within myself before I even find that person. You know, I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking, oh, what is it about me? Why don't they want to be with me? But it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with you being attracting the things that you want in life by doing what it is that you love to do. That's really all you have to do. So right now, if I want to meet artists, which is what I'm attracted to, I go to open mics. I go to art galleries. I really just do what I love, and this isn't intentional, like, oh, I'm going to this art gallery or I'm going to this open mic to meet somebody. I'm literally there to stimulate my own growth, and I just happen to meet people along the way who are on the same page as me. And that's the way the universe happens. As we do what we love, we are blessed for it. We get so much back from the universe than what we give, what we put out, as long as we are acting in a line with our spirit. You understand? So do what you love. Be the reflection of what it is that you want to gain in this life. If you want a king, call yourself a queen and act like a queen. If you want an artist, call yourself an artist and act like an artist, or don't, or whatever, but it is that you have to literally emanate what it is that you really, really want, and those things will become magnetized towards you. Last but not least, this point is important. What I've learned along my journey is that, as a child, I was told, about women in my family who are single, and to this day, Yeah, if a man ain't doing this, leave him alone. You know, if a man, you ain't got time to teach no man. If he don't want to do it, leave him. Woo, 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 right? You know, and I really developed like this, these high standards, and not even high standards, just kind of like, they weren't even reasonable standards for what it is that our man should be. And with that being said, many of our men, just as our women, we don't know any better. Right now we're learning because our families have been so broken up. Things have happened so much in the past 100, 200, 400, 500 years to us that we're literally rebuilding what it is that we want our family structures to look like. We're rebuilding what we want Black love to look like. There are so many things that we're trying to learn right now. So much information that it is that we didn't get. So I can't expect a man to come to me already knowing all these things that I have or that I want. I can't expect that he already knows. I can only hope that he wants to learn. If he's willing to learn, then I am willing to teach. If he's not willing to learn, then I have to leave him alone because he's not vibrating on the same frequency as me. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that people who don't know are vibrating lower than you or are not in your caliber. You have to see how much it is that they're willing to learn and what they do with that knowledge that they gain. I've learned to be patient and understanding with my men. I've learned to just gain an understanding and patience for the whole entire experience that all of us been through, because I know that the standards that I set for myself, I wouldn't set for myself if it wasn't for certain men who've come into my life to teach me. In the same way that I've helped so many more men grow since knowing me and me knowing what it is that I know today, I've helped so many men grow from that, you know. So we are here teaching each other. We're here to loving and growing and building with each other. You know, you can't expect that they're gonna already know, but if they're willing to learn, let that be something. You know, if they're willing to take everything that you say and apply it to their life, let that be something, because you don't even know how much you can literally change a person's life, uplift their entire being just by teaching them, you know. So overall, 5 points again was, number one, gain your own confidence. You know, before trying to look for someone who deserves you, you know, or trying to attract someone who deserves you or that you want, gain your own confidence. Make sure that you know what it is that you deserve and you know what it is that you want and what you won't settle for. Number two, that goes into raising your standards. Make sure to raise your standards. No. Number two was actually be yourself. Be yourself. And those things that love you for you will be attracted to who you are. Number three is raising your standards. Number four, do what you love. Don't think about love. Just do what you love. Be the reflection of what it is that you want to love and that you do love. And number five is teach those willing to learn and lead those who are not. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. You know, this was a little longer video, but I had a lot of points to discuss. If there were any more things that you all feel like y'all would love me to talk about or want to get my perspective on, please let me know. Like I say, right now I'm just going off the top of my head on things that I feel like could add to the community, but I'm also very, very open to hearing suggestions on videos and stuff. I've done those in the past. Hope y'all like that intro video that's in the beginning. That's going to be a part of every single video that I do from now on as we move forward with this channel. And I just thank y'all for watching. I thank you to the new subscribers that I have out there. And may you be blessed with pure happiness, pure success, pure joy, pure passion, pure everything that you need in order to move forward in your life. May you be blessed with that. Peace, love, Black power all day, every day. Ain't no other way, okay?